Another important question patients ask is, what will happen if the hair result is not as good? Some hair is not grown. So at Divine, we are able to promise all our patients of 100% hair growth, and it is a promise to you that if we implant whatever X number of follicles that we have promised, even if 1% hair does not grow, please come back to me. I will do that and I will not charge you a single rupee. That touch-up procedure will be entirely free of cost for you, because that is my responsibility. So I've heard of clinics who are charging even for covering up areas which they have already charged for. The hair is not grown, they ask the patient for money around. Trust me, we do not have that policy, because for us a commitment is a commitment, and we will give you the required number of hair. Now, a key question which people ask me is, who is going to do my hair transplant procedure? As a patient, I can only advise you, please check the credentials of the clinic. Please ensure that the person has a Delhi Medical Council registration. So ask the question, please show me your DMC certificate. If the clinic is not able to show you a DMC certificate, be assured that person is not even a doctor, because in Delhi to practice you need to have a Delhi Medical Council registration, and they issued certificates. If you see that certificate, please see the degree. All registrations have a mention of the degree of the doctor who's practicing. If the degree mentions MBBS, that doctor is an MBBS. If the degree mentions plastic surgery, that person is a plastic surgeon. If the degree mentions ENT surgeon, that person is an ENT surgeon. So you get a very clear idea of who is actually going to be doing your hair transplant. So please, please again, do your hair transplant with either a plastic surgeon or a senior dermatologist who is well experienced in the field of hair transplant surgery. Please ask this question of the degree. This is my Delhi Medical Council certificate, mentions my degree of plastic surgery. So I am very transparent about this. Now, we are a team of plastic surgeons, and that is how we are able to take the responsibility for your hair growth. So an important aspect that we have introduced in our clinic is the concept of follow-ups. So every patient is worried about follow-ups. I'll show you a small video of how we have designed an MIS system, the Management Information System. So that will give you the confidence as to how I will be followed up after the surgery. So now let's come to the crux, the most important question of cost. So every patient has this question, can I afford the hair transplant? Now let me put it this way. Do you want a transplant with the skill and experience of 11 years and 4,500 plus hair transplants? Would you want to see yourself in the mirror and feel extremely happy by what you see in the mirror every day? Would you want to be the first in the photography line of your friends and relatives and ask that you should be photographed the first, because you just feel so proud of that wonderful natural hair transplant result, where almost no one can make out that you have ever had a hair transplant? Do you want to remove that cap if you're wearing one forever? If you do, I very well think you can afford it. I have created 3 cost structures based on different levels of the technique development. So more advanced versions and the long hair transplant is a separate category. So I'm very sure that the cost structures in all of them will appeal to you. The results across the board are going to be 100%. That's a promise. So we also have EMI structure available with us, and the hair transplant packages, they come as bundles with optionals. If we want to work on the optionals to reduce the cost, we can. So finally, the last question which everyone asks me, why should I come to you for my hair transplant? Having gone through all this, please, I really don't think I need to answer that question. I think I've given you enough value and confidence that you already have the answer by now. Thank you once again and have a great day.